we need a place to celebrate. And we need a place to be able to converse and have a safe space to talk about Black culture through a comedic lens and through an honest lens.
Give it up for Amanda C.
And I started this Black pop culture game show because I felt like there was just way too many images, negative especially, of Black people in media. Because I wanted this like world in which folks come in and we just have a laugh. We are sharing culture and creating community in a real way, to the point where when people leave, they're just like, yo, I didn't realize I needed that. I call it when Black culture goes to church. So I create the games every show. We have some games that are in every show, like Black Facts.
That is it? Black Facts. This is a song. This contemporary holiday jangle, performed by the ultimate diva, has become a Christmas standard.
Which is our trivia section. It's always surrounding a theme. You know, then we have the final Blackstination, which is when I ask like a multi-layered question, like if you were going to Mars, what 5 items would you bring to make sure that the first Black colony on Mars was lit? So we challenge our guests to come up with, you know, their best answers, and we have the audience vote on who would be the best to go to Mars with. I think my favorite games are the ones where our guests have to improv some type of poem or rap or music.
Now we're not making love no more.
And so one of those games is Holla Back, where we make our guests have to pull from a hat and they have to pull the name of like a legendary Black iconic woman, and they have to holla at her through rap, spoken word, or song. And it exercises 2 things. One exercises they have to use like historical reference and it has to be accurate. It's actually 3 things. It also exercises their improv skill, right? But then it also exercises the fact that you can holla at somebody without demeaning them and without objectifying them. You know, like you can literally just say nice things. So we also have debates where we have our contestants, or our Black spurts, as we refer to them, compete against each other in a debate that would happen in the Black community.
The question is, which Lakers era squad reps the franchise the best?
For instance, like dominoes versus spades. Which one, if you don't know how to play it, is more likely to lose you your Black card? The energy of Smart, Funny, and Black is as if it takes place in Academy, Smart, Funny, and Black Academy. And it's because it's my vision of like a comedy HBCU. And that's gonna extend in a much bigger way eventually. But as of right now, it's like, I feel like learning and education and the collegiate vibe really centered around comedy makes people understand that you're not just coming to this show to laugh, you gonna learn. You gonna learn today. And it's part of a bigger vision that I have of simply just broadening the trajectory of honestly speaking about Black life using humor. These racists are just getting more bold. They're just getting so bold with like what they feel like is okay and their diminishment of our value and ethnicity. I don't think it's about fighting back. I think it's about turning up within. You know, I'm not interested in arguing with racists about my value. I'm interested in conversing with my fellow Black man about how dope we are. You know what I'm saying? I'm interested in repping for each other. So I was like, you know, I'm not trying to like make something to make them understand. I'm trying to make stuff to make us understand our beauty, our enrichment, and our empowerment. And it really is about preserving our energy to uplift each other. And that's what Smart, Funny, and Black is all about, by any joke necessary. We got a really bad take with watermelon. Watermelon is very hydrating. We were absolutely not the only ones eating it. And it is actually rich in nutrients, especially if you use the core for other things. So, you know, we flip the word nigga, we gonna flip watermelon back too once we hit up the new planet.